Hello, chat. Goody. I almost said good morning. I'm tired. I was very busy today. Let me tell you how. Give me a moment here. Let me tell you. I was very busy today. Work was just busy. It was fun, but it was very busy. I literally got off work like 2 hours ago. Almost. No. It's more like almost 2.5. And I had to race home. I took the HOV lane today. Not the HOV lane, the what's it called? I took the lane that costs money. But it only costs like $1.25, so it's okay. But yeah, that was fun. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Since it's Destiny, I know that a lot of Warframe people don't play Destiny, so it's like, it's a little bit of a, trickle in, I guess. I think that's what it's called. Toll lane? Yes, it is the toll lane. Now, I would normally be streaming to TikTok, but of course I am suspended on TikTok for having autism. At least that's what I think. At least that's what I think it was. I honestly have no idea in what universe it's okay to not talk about my childhood. But I guess TikTok just doesn't care. It's okay though. I'm not gonna rage at TikTok because they're not the direction of my anger and hate today. Oh goodness. Now today we're just gonna continue. I haven't actually done last week's story, so if I open up the thing here, it should still be, yeah, so we are a little behind, so I'm just gonna get started. This will give people some time to get in here, because the actual story, what actually happened today, will probably be like 30 minutes into the stream. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have some things to say after I complete the story. But like, yeah. Ooh, I need to dust off my mixer. It's getting some dust on it. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing alright. Things are doing cool. How loud are you? Very loud. Let me turn down the music. I almost can't hear the video game. There we go. Is this what we're interacting with? I think so. Yes.
What's the word, sister? All this golden age tech is impressive stuff. Almost makes you wonder how they lost back then. You did?
I also have a ham sandwich from a barbecue place.
To win this time, I need Savathun's swamp to wash up a few finishing touches for my rig. Cracking skulls and looting halls is your bag, hero. That's why you're headed to her throne world. That pyramid Savvy brought down is cut off from the witness. Scorned bigwigs been digging tech we can use out of that burning heap.
I think you have the wrong cutscene on? No, this is last week's. I still need to do last week's story. Hold on.
Easy.
Oh. You know what?
Hey, one more thing.
Yeah.
Dripping nonsense in your head too.
Thank you, Malice.
She's been recounting some of my more
I forgot to switch it. That is totally a blind mom moment.
You know how the past
Okay.
is. You pull the trigger
That is
when
totally
people die.
a blind mom moment right there.
Then someone comes along and wants to forgive you for that. Like it's fine. Won't ask what Zivu's judging up for a killer like you. Wouldn't be polite.
No, it would not be.
Thundergun's down there though. Been under pressure so long. Everybody's looking for cracks. Don't get me wrong, coin to table, she's been through it. But I don't think Sloane's looking to be told it's fine. 'Cause it ain't. 'Cause it needs to be ugly to win.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not really following what he's talking about right now. All I got so far is go kill Scorn, Hold on, I need to silence my phone. All I got was, go kill Scorn. And don't let Sloan die. That's all I kind of, got from that. I don't know what I'm missing here. You know what? It would tell me if I'm missing it. Let's finish the sword. I think I think the sword is the one that I haven't finished. Or one that that is, like, close. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm done with the sword. It's probably very useless. Probably does not matter. But it's done now, and that's all that matters. I'm becoming a mummy. Are you now? Catch fish. Well, that's not happening. You know what? We can catch some fish. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep that setup. That setup works. Defeat okay, go kill 20 Scorn. That's what I'm seeing here. Shoulder and waist are wrapped. Wait. Cat, what did you do? Oh. Snap. Vow is the pinnacle this week. That would be fun to run since I don't have that, exotic. But we do not necessarily have the people for it. It's okay, though. Okay. So. Let me be honest, just a little honest right now. I know vaguely a little bit about today's story. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say is I know a little bit about today's story. And so, oh, you know what? You're there. I can take you out. Alright, so just gotta kill a couple of you guys. Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. Hold on a moment. Let me... Okay, I killed 4 of those guys. I should have gotten another one. Oh, it's okay. New people in the company being unsafe? Well, aren't you being safe? Why are you being punished for them being unsafe? Oh, that guy didn't give me one. I guess some of them just don't. Here, I'm gonna turn the music a little up again. Imagine that Sharktopus is Gagura and what? Who is Whale Wolf? Also, welcome. Welcome, once again. I hope you're having a good one. If I had the thing fall on it, my wrist got twisted because someone's impatience and I had someone drop off their side. I can't handle it when people are just lazy and see, here's the thing. You call it unsafe. What it really is laziness, alright? When people are so lazy that they can't follow the instructions and make sure the job gets done right, it's just called laziness. Now, I know this because occasionally I am also lazy. But I'm not lazy to the point where it'll hurt people. I'm lazy with things that I know won't really inconvenience people. Myself included. Like, sometimes at work, I will be mildly, but it's only when I know that it won't inconvenience the customer or the boss. Otherwise, you know, I just keep it safe because there's a very few times that you can be lazy. Hey, for one free bait, hell yeah. There's very few times in my job where you can be lazy and it's a good idea. It's pretty much next to none. Okay, I guess I'm just running around here for 8 more bait. That's a guardian over there, so I want to stay away from him. Mostly because he doesn't have what I want. People are just stupid. My boss walked over me and said we're working on getting rid of them. Oh. I know how you feel. See, I'm not a supervisor. But my boss trusts me with information. I feel like he really shouldn't tell some things. I really don't feel like he should tell me. But because I have been at the company longer than the average employee, he can trust me. Feeling a little toxic today? Yes. We're gonna wait until after I complete the story. I am on last week's because I didn't do last week's. because I was told it was short, and so I was just thinking to myself, well, if last week's was short, this week probably won't be too long. And I am right. This week's is actually shorter than last week's. So what I'm going to do is do last week's and then this week's right after. It is my understanding that it will not take long to complete both of them. But I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts about what has come out. Because I know a little bit of this week's story. Because my friends have already done it. And I don't really care too much about spoilers. I'm not going to talk about it because people may not have seen it yet. But I know a few things. And so because I do, I'm just gonna wait to talk about it more till afterwards. But I have some thoughts. And I wanted to talk about things. Maybe even talk about, like, what I want to do with Destiny in the future. But yeah, I hope everybody having a chill Tuesday. Cat is apparently becoming a mummy, which is something that, you know, I mean, like, you know, you're the right kind of pet to do it, because cats are like Egyptian favorites, I think. Okay, now what do I do? Complete a deep dive activity. Oh goody. That requires me to do things. Which one is that? Is that the 3-man one? Yes, it is. Awesome. Oh, that's right. Is the matchmaking broken? I heard that matchmaking was just, like, destroyed today. Utterly. Let's see how broken it is. I don't know what Chill is life has been giving me lemons. I'm sorry to hear that. Matchmaking was broken this morning, unsure about now. Well, let's see how if it's still broken now. If it's still broken now, I'm gonna do this entire thing alone. This is the job I supervise. This is a company build road trusses, so I'm dealing with lumber. Sounds like fun. Sorry, I haven't eaten very much yet. One of the places I deliver to has a, buy one, get one on barbecue sandwiches. So... Oh, look, I got people today! I have an extra ham barbecue. It's very good. Will you follow me? No, you will not.
Keep your minds clear. Raft attacks do not only live on the field of battle.
Here, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Actually, I don't think the music... If the music is too loud, let me know.
You're hearing her too, huh? Well, I can't imagine the Saint has any doubts to prey on. You should be safe.
You would be wrong, friend.
Okay. I made mac and cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, I believe we need to find a switch in order to move past here. Do we have a third? Okay, we do. Although the third looks to just be kind of sitting there. Oh, the door's open now. Okay. So. I was trying to think. Oh, right. So, yeah. This week's story is interesting. Ow. I did not think that would actually hurt you underwater. It's kind of, like, bittersweet for me. Is the other guy just gonna stand there? Okay. Because when it comes to the story, I don't know. You know what? I'll hold my thoughts about that. Wait a minute. Wait, what am I collecting here? Oh. I leveled up! Yay! Excuse me. But yeah. I'll wait to talk about that when I get to it, but like, it is kind of frustrating. Just kind of. I don't know. You all, if you have seen the story, you are welcome to give your opinions on this. On the story this week. Because I think people should give their feedback on it. Enjoy my electricity, sir. I think I have... Yep, Heart of Emos. Nice, I punched you to death. Okay. That was not a smart idea. Don't ever do what I just did there. So I'm trying to think about how to... I watched a video recently on Destiny, and it made... this is kind of tangential to today's story. Kind of. Oh, this person is just gonna stay here. Alright, I'm not revving them. They're just gonna sit there. This week... Or not... Sorry, excuse me. I watched a video by... Oh, I can't actually remember his whole name, but it's like... he was talking about how... Destiny is kind of just really... I almost said evolved. How they have basically devolved as a game. And... as somebody that did not join Destiny... since, like, I started playing Destiny in Arrivals. Which... for some people, is the last time Destiny was good. I personally don't think that. I think Destiny has been in waves of good and bad for quite a long time. Like, Witch Queen was really good. This season's story is pretty decent. But there have been times of good and bad ever since I started. And it just seems that there have been quite a lot of L's for Bungie lately. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what choices are being made and what the decision making is for that.
Watch out, Guardian. You've got incoming.
But some of what they do just, like, is really confusing. Like, okay. I don't like making the Warframe versus Destiny argument, because... Oh, are we all the way at the bottom now? We are. Wait, didn't we have, like, more waves to go through? Did we, like, suck so badly that we just got teleported to the bottom? I think we did.
Bound by war, conquered from trickery, I invoke your death.
Yes, we did. Okay, that's kind of funny. Hello? I hope you loved that. Ow. You fail an objective, it sends you to the boss. Well, I guess that means that we're getting this done faster. Because isn't this just... Yeah, complete a deep dive activity. Yeah, technically that's... You know what, it sucks, but that's okay with me. Oh, hi there. Sorry, going back to this. My brain is kind of scattered because I haven't had a chance to really rest yet. But, like, one of the big issues I am having with Destiny is just a lot of the anti-consumer choices I feel that they are making. Now, I will... Ow. My gameplay is not good tonight, I apologize. I will put out from the get-go. I am totally fine with people making money. I think that making money is totally okay. Because I like making money. I think you, chat, I think you like making money. And that's fine with me. What I kind of have an issue with is predatory marketing practices. It's one of the reasons why I don't play a lot of gacha games, or just games that require you to random roll stuff. Ow. Okay. Oh, I am doing not good. You know what? Let me fix this loadout real quick. Oh no, I ruined it. I ruined my... Ah, damn it. I'll fix it afterwards. I ruined all of this. Holy cow. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. What I really don't like is scummy business practices, which is why I don't play a lot of gacha games, because in my opinion, gacha games can sometimes, like, promote a lot of really scummy business practices. Okay, can you really just not focus on me, sir? There's like one other person here. There we go. And, I don't know, long-winded way to say, I really don't like scummy business practices, and I actually kind of recoil when I feel like a video game becomes all about, like, the making money. Which is one of the reasons why I really like, Warframe Digital Extremes. Like, it's very obvious they would like to make money. However, the game is 100% free. And because Warframe is 100% free, I am incentivized... Yeah, can't get me behind here, bitch. I am incentivized to actually give them my money. Not because they have cool things that I want to give it to them because I want to support them. Because their game is 100% free. Because they do care about the people, their people around them. I don't know. But that's not to say that there are some games that do that do sell for money and are good. Oh my gosh, move! Why were you not moving there? There we go. Alright, give me a moment. I'm gonna collect my thoughts here. I can't think while I'm dealing with this boss right here. There we go. Alright, sorry, I will look back at the chat in a moment. I would just like to focus for a moment. It looks like I can't do more than one thing at a time, so give me a moment to finish this. I don't want to... Why can't I use this? Why can't I use my attack? Mario, thank you for the $1.99. Oh my gosh, leave me alone, please. Why can't I use... Oh my gosh, it changed my entire build. I will fix that afterwards. It was a good build, and now it is not.
Saint?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've heard the stories, but what
he has told me,
Yay.
and that I have never seen Osiris soundly beaten. Xivu Arath drew him into a trap. He slaughtered Hive that she took power from. His light was not enough. He wonders if Strand would have been.
I saw her projection on Titan before Asa found me. How do we fight something like that?
I do not know. Any way we can.
Okay. My apologies, everyone. My brain is kind of just like frazzled right now. And I can't really assemble all the thoughts I want to. Makes me feel very embarrassed. Alright, let me start over. Again. I am not really pleased with how Bungie is carrying itself. I feel like they are prioritizing money over the... Well, okay. They are prioritizing taking a lot of money over the customer. Now, while that is something that, like, while taking money is okay, Oh, do I have to, like...
This is awful.
Okay, there we go.
Sure is.
Please don't tell me you're drinking whatever's inside that bottle.
Never had a reason to.
What is this?
Say I recommend it.
I don't know what it is.
Awesome stuff while I was out there. Bad stuff. A world colder than you can imagine. Creatures that suppressed the light. My crew. Let's just say we wore out our welcome. Creatures started closing in. Trigger fingers got itchy. Some of us froze to death. A lightless, final death. The others, they didn't go so quiet. Not until I shut them up. Not sure how long I stayed after that. Had to mod my ghost to survive. Used the parts from... I did what it took to get off-world. And now I'm here.
I'm no stranger to combat, but... How did you leave it all behind?
I don't want to know what he did to his ghost.
Some things you carry
You
with
probably know.
forever.
I don't want to know. Probably not good.
Eventually, they stop feeling too heavy to lift.
I'm back. Welcome back.
Thanks for the drink, Drifter.
I really don't want to know what he did to his...
Anytime, Sloan.
Had to get an assisted shower. Cat, are you okay? Oh. Excuse you? There we go. I don't remember getting another shell. Maybe... Oh, did we get it during... We probably got it during the deep dive.
anathema, calamity, that which cannot, must not come to pass.
This is very epic music for this.
A wordless denial, a fleeing God, betrayal, and escape. The pursuit for the final shape.
Whoa. Bye. Oh, okay, bye. Okay. Sorry, once we get through the story bits, because I do want to pay attention, I will go through my rant. Actually, you know what? I'll just say my rant for when I'm fishing.
We're almost there.
I'll figure it
My
out when I'm
link with
fishing.
Asa feels crystal clear. It's a little frightening, but strangely comforting too. A
We're
lot changed while I was
we're
gone.
almost there.
It feels like the entire universe moved on without me, and now I'm struggling to catch up. Old enemies became new allies. New enemies wield the light against us. And old allies. Friends.
Now don't you bring up Amanda. Everybody loved that girl. Even the girls love that girl.
If I returned to the tower, would it even be my home anymore? Or would I just be a phantom? A forgotten memory wandering its streets at night. Zivu Arath's voice keeps telling me I don't belong there. That the battlefield is my home. That it always has been. Maybe
I'm a
she's
tough
right.
cookie. Yes, you are, Cat.
Maybe reliving what I went through
Don't
over
kill
and
yourself.
over again is a way for me to
Your
stay in
lady
familiar
cat needs you.
territory. To remain in the hell that I
Been a
know
long time. Hello, Saber.
and avoid the one I dread. Either way, the mission comes first. I have to see it through to the end, regardless of where I end up when it's done.
How am I? I am doing good. I think she'd be okay. No, I think she needs you, though. Yay! Move on to the next story!
Ah, I see you. You see me too? Ah, good, good. Then it is all working. You, me, this project. Even if... we-
Saint, you are a highly advanced exo-robot. You should know this is
There's
working.
a war building in Sloane's eyes. One that Zivu Arath will exploit, as she did with Osiris. Savathun wore his face.
Unless the brains of the people that were put into the exo-soldiers are just as smart. I guess that means that if I was put into an exo-body, I would still be stupid.
Forced Sagira's sacrifice and left to die. Now she twists my thoughts into thorns, draws out the faces of the suffering Elixni into my dreams. She whispers that I took pleasure in their pain. I see their eyes as they died by my hands, and they see me. She does not lie. She challenges what you hold as a strength. Osiris' ambition, my protection. Sloane's duty. I have felt how the right word, the right face, can incite one to violence. But I have changed. What she has taken, it will not break me.
Well, that's good to know that you're gonna break, basically.
Sloane is no warrior of glass, but the war within her. Even stone crumbles under enough strife. Stay with her, Guardian, as I should have with Osiris. We must offer her what support we are able, even if she does not want it.
Okay. This is a weak story. And... oh my gosh. Wow. More... wow. Okay. Give me more keys, I guess. Just gonna hold on to those for now. Defeat... Okay, so we need to go to the Lost Sector. What level am I now? Almost 27. Yay! Okay. This should be... Oh shoot, I can't do anything until I fix my build. Because it is all broken right now. Because guess who forgot to save that? Me. That sounds good. Okay. Let's fix all of my armor. Oh, I didn't have the... Oh, I didn't buy it on that yet. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. Now, we're not doing the Taken King's mark because it doesn't look good. That is the mark I want. Okay. Now... Now I need a new shader. The last one was boring. Let's do a different shader. That might... Oh, wait. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just... I would like to... Oh. That's kind of cancerous. Oh, you know what? I kind of like this. Yeah, that feels very rustic. And I like it. Alright, let's fix these mods, because these mods are... Oh, there's just no mods on it. Okay. Give me a moment. Don't tell me what to put on here, because I'll figure it out. What is my resilience at now? 92. Okay. Here, let's fix that. Where is the... I'm not too worried about my super. Let's see. Arc Siphon. Give me that. People are not allowed to judge me right now. Oh, you know what? That's all pretty... That's pretty well done. Don't need that no more. I suck at this game's builds. I just shoot. Warframe is my area. Same here, but I kind of know what I'm doing right now. Let's just do that for now. Wait. That one is allowed to... Yeah, that one's fine. Yeah, that's fine for now. Oh yeah, that one's fine too. And Cat, I'm mostly talking about Temp. Temp is the one here that's not allowed to judge me. That one is... no, let's get rid of that one. I'm a Darcy user and I get flamed for it. I'll see, that one was pretty good. Although... Yeah, that one's good. And that one. So, yep, that works. Those should all be fine. There we go. Now it's not broken. basically ability spam. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Forgot about this. Oh, shoot. Well, we don't want the sprint one. I think we want Thunderclap. Yeah, that's the one we want. Now we can actually do this. So this story is supposedly very, very short. Like, very, very, very short. Like, once we do this, last sector here, we're done, basically. Then we've got, like, cutscene, and that's it. There's no deep dive, there ain't nothing. Which is why I'm gonna go fishing after this. Oh, somebody already did that. Thank you. Alright. Let us move through here. I bet that we will have no issues whatsoever. The hardest part about this is just gonna be getting to the end. I do kind of like, though, that they're not forcing us to do a seasonal activity. Like, okay. The seasonal activities were like, okay. Like, it's an interesting way of getting stuff to move forward. Oh, right, we gotta defeat all these guys in order to move on. Go away, I'm quite shocking. Yeah. A horrible joke, I know. Nope. There we go. Alright. Are you guys... So, because we're kind of just in that moment before I get into the heavy talks, are you guys excited for tomorrow? Tomorrow... The crimes... The 7 crimes of Palermo comes out tomorrow while I'm at work. Sadly. I will be at work when it comes out. That is not the right way to go. So... I will basically be coming home. I will probably be as tired as I am right now. Oh, it is this lost sector. I kind of wondered if it was. So basically, I have to go through all of this. And I have to charge up these. Yay. Slowly but surely. It won't affect me because I can't play, that's right. Sorry. I'm sorry, that is unfortunately the case, I do remember that. Do you have any news about when you'll get another one? Another, or replacement or a fix for your Xbox? Because you said that it was like... I'm trying to remember what you said happened to it. It just wouldn't turn on. I don't really know. Details don't really matter. All that matters is that you can't use it. That's the unfortunate thing that's going on right now. Did I miss one still? No, it's still filling up, I think. Let's see. There we go. Now we're on to the last one here. And again, that sucks that it's doing that. I would never wish on anybody that their primary gaming rig is broken. I could get it fixed fast. Well, what's wrong with it? Is it like wires are just not working? Man, that sounded very smart of me. You can tell how tired excuse me, you can tell how tired I am. I am only going for the big bad, and that is you. Goodbye. That was all I needed to do. That was how easy that damn boss was. Power supply burnt out. Yeah, that sounds pretty serious. Although, you are correct. It's probably not that bad of a fix. Alright, so this is probably the big cutscene here. 4 months till I get a new computer. Exciting, temp. I'm guessing this is the cutscene now. We're coming upon it. Where is everyone? I don't know. I mean, it is Tuesday. And it is Destiny. So that's understandable. I am also, like, not on my game tonight. I am very much not on my game tonight, so it is okay. People are not missing much. Alright. Let's go get this cutscene going. Give it to me in high definition. Where did I get the coral? Who the fuck knows? Are you guys ready? I'm not.
Our minds are one, linked by the darkness. But only for a moment. I must borrow Sloane's voice to speak my words. Please, heed them well. Before you can confront the witness, you must understand it. The witness's first victims were once like you, struggling for survival, bolstered by hope, until their hopes became reality. They called it the Gardener, their deity of life. It ushered them into a golden age. For eons they prospered, but their newfound god never spoke to them. It lavished them with gifts, but not with guidance. And though they lived in paradise, they came to crave a greater purpose. They desired meaning, structure, a winnower, to shape the garden. Their scholars discovered that the Gardener shared a connection with another entity among the stars. They called it the Veil, and when they found it, they arrived to claim it. They already knew much about the light, how it could bend the laws of the universe and create life. But they came to realize that it could bring ruin just as easily. The cosmic events it set in motion could wipe out entire civilizations in a heartbeat, without reason. And so they saw the light, not as a source of prosperity, but of unfettered chaos. By studying the Veil, they came to know the darkness. A power that was shaped by thought and consciousness. And in the darkness, they found the means to carve away the chaos of existence, to calcify it into a final shape. Eternal and perfected.
You guys are... you're making...
They brought the Veil back to the Gardener in an attempt to strengthen their connection. There, they could reshape reality itself. The Gardener would not allow it. And so it fled their world.
They made a circle. No, they were trying to make a triangle.
Deterred. Having witnessed the truth in the darkness, they used its binding power to merge themselves into the salvation they craved. Thus began the Witness's pursuit. Its campaign to impose meaning on a meaningless universe.
They made Doritos.
One that is nearly at its
Yeah.
end.
They made the cosmic Dorito. They made the cosmic Dorito. Oh my gosh. It's perfect. Wonder what flavor it is. It probably tastes like rainbows. Actually, what color is the Traveler right now? I think it's just pink. It's probably a certain spiciness of Dorito. I love how it's like, alright, bye. See you later.
Well, now we've heard what Asa had to tell us. We know our enemy better than ever. To think that it all started with the need for purpose. How that need became an obsession.
The witness is deep.
What bothers
Oh,
me
man.
most is how much I understand it. This mission, it's my purpose, my reason for being, my guiding light. Without it, I'm lost. I don't know who I am or what I'm supposed to do. And that lack
The witness is the
direction,
Prinkle Man without the mustache.
harder to face than 1,000 battles.
Oh man.
I felt the same about my previous mission when I held the line on Titan. And if I'm being honest, it feels like I failed. I survived, but for what reason? What was it all meant to achieve? The only answer I've found is to learn what Asa knows. If I can do that, it will all have been worth it. Our link ended before Asa could explain how to get through the portal.
No! Oh my gosh. It's like we need another
We'll both be
week.
ready again soon. When that time has come and gone, then I can feel like I accomplished the mission.
Is that it? That is it. I didn't even have to go to... Frickin' what's her name? That was the shortest week to date. Alright. So. Here is my big problem. I think a lot of people's problem, actually. First, let's go to the store with how slow and glitchy it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me get a drink real quick. I want to make sure that I have a clear throat while I talk here, because now we're done, basically. Actually, that's not entirely true. You know what I could do? What I haven't done? The Veil story, which is this. Oh, you can just launch into it. Wait, oh no, that's not it! That's the mission! That's actually campaign! No, I don't want to do that! Okay. I'll have to back out of that. But I wanted to talk about kind of an issue that I have. Oops. I don't know how many people here. I'm going to assume that my close buddies are in chat. Oh, it just launches. Perfect. It just puts me here. Perfect. Romeo, thank you for the like. Next week is the final story mission we know about. Then we wait for Solstice. Excuse me, Solstice. Yeah. So here is the issue I have. That should have not waited until a season. That should have not waited till the seasonal story to come out. I know people have probably already heard that today. I could go back. Okay. I know people have probably already heard that today. You probably already agree with that. Am I stuck down here? I'm stuck down here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I just gotta load back in. That should have come out during the campaign. When Lightfall came out in February. Gosh, has it been that long already? Temp, has it been that long since the beginning of Lightfall? Did it really come out that long ago? Alright, where am I going? Right here?
Chioma Essie, research log, the Veil.
Yeah, I think we've got multiple weeks.
I don't even know where to start.
I'm just gonna turn this down, because I've already listened to this from other people. Here's my issue with this. We already kind of know that the expansion, this expansion, Lightfall, was kind of a filler for, the next one, which was supposed to be the final shape. We all kind of have, well, I think most of us have figured that out by now, and people have talked about it a lot. And it was very underwhelming, the campaign, because it left a lot of questions. Questions that were answered today. I would like to add questions that were easily answered in 5... I don't actually know how long that cutscene... You know what? It does exist on the internet. I've seen it already on the internet. Hold on a moment. How long was that cutscene? That cutscene was 3.5 minutes. Okay? I don't know why I had to say minutes like 2 words. That was a 3.5 minute cutscene telling us who the witness was. And they put that in a seasonal story. Now, do not get me wrong. Season story right now is pretty good. But why? Okay? Why did it take 4 months? 4 months to get to that point. Doesn't really explain what the veil is. Actually, it kind of does. It's the counterpart to the Traveler, which means that it's the darkness version of the Traveler. Which is basically what is explained here. It explains that it is the opposite to the Traveler. So this weird thing is the opposite to the Traveler. Now, how it's used to get to the Traveler, we still don't know. That is a mystery that we'll have to unravel. That mystery is okay to be unraveled. See, here's the thing. Here's the issue that I'm having here. When Lightfall first came out, I really didn't have an issue with what the Veil did. I just wanted to know what it was. Because what the Veil did is a mystery worth exploring. But if you don't really give me a reason to want to know, like back in Lightfall when the cutscene with the Traveler becoming part Dorito happened, you know, that was big and that was important, and I think a lot of people were like freaked out by that. But the Veil still didn't answer anything. It's like, oh my gosh, he touched the Veil. What did he do after he touched the Veil? He made a Dorito. And then he went into it. That's all he did. And that doesn't explain anything about what the Veil is. That 3.5 minute cutscene. I'm noticing that I'm peeking. I'm sorry. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if I'm way quieter now. I hope not. But that 3.5 minute cutscene where it said who the witness was, where it came from. I'm saying it's an it because it's multiple people. What the Veil is, which may not even be its name. That's just what the witness calls it. Excuse me. We don't really know where the Veil came from, but we also don't really know where the Traveler came from. We did have hints and allegories to it when there was a seasonal story that I don't know very much about, but I did listen to lore about it where it talked about the gardener and the winnower. And I listened to some people speculate that that story was written by the witness or the people of the witness. But, you know, it doesn't really matter what the veil does, in my opinion. That part doesn't really matter. What it is matters even more. And that wasn't answered in the campaign, and it should have been. Do you want to know? Okay, do you want to know why why I'm very upset by this? All right, if this was in the campaign, it would have been fine. Why is it not okay here? Seasonal stories do not stick around. Okay, they stick around from the calendar year that they are posted, from the beginning of 2023 till the end. If you do not play the seasonal story of Destiny 2 when it is in that year, you do not get to see it ever again. Now, they do say that they will upload the cutscene. So I'm imagining they will upload the cutscene to this at a later date. That's up to their discretion. That doesn't matter. It's going to be uploaded. But you cannot experience it in-game ever again after this. Alright? And as a player that has played this game for a while, if somebody asks me, should I play Destiny? Like, if I'm in, if we're in the middle of Final Shape, alright? And I have one of my fans that says, I want to get into Destiny. You know what I'm going to tell them? Don't get into Destiny. Do not get into Destiny. Because the story is broken. It makes no sense. And, well, it makes sense if you played it when I played it. Like, when I played it, I still had, like, when I was playing in the beginning, middle of Arrivals, I was still able to play all of the first 3 expansions. I still didn't understand the intricate story in between, but that really didn't matter. This cutscene being where it is utterly ruins a lot of the experience, because like let's just put it into the perspective of somebody playing Final Shape. If you started with Final Shape and you playing Lightfall to catch up, you go from Lightfall to Final Shape. Wait a second, I don't know who the witness is. What am I supposed to know who the witness is? Some people don't look up cutscenes on YouTube because some people really don't care. Trust me. I know a lot of people that just don't care because they would rather just play the game the way it was intended. And that's fine. But that means that there's an experience that they're going to miss because of that. And they shouldn't have to miss it. The game should just have it in there all the time for people to view. The fact that it requires you to play the game from beginning to end and the content disappears after a while, that's not cool. At all. And the fact that they're stuffing this much important seasonal, this much important stuff in a seasonal content format is just dumb to me. It's like, why would you do that? And, you know, I mean, that's not the only reason why I'm mad. Like, I'm upset, just like, overall, with how Destiny has become as a game, you know, with all of the, I feel like, enhanced predatory practices that go in with the microtransactions. And I don't mind them making money. I've never minded a company making money. In fact, I like supporting games that are very good. I support Warframe a whole hell of a lot because I really enjoy it. Hell, I just spent $25 today because they said, here's a coupon, go mad. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. You know? Destiny only makes you ask questions. Very true. Because the lore is in the books and the guns. See, okay, there's nothing really wrong with the lore being in the books and the guns and the stuff. That isn't necessarily that big of a deal to me. The bigger deal to me is the fact that it just goes away. Like, if you don't pay attention, like, if you weren't here day one, like, I wasn't here day one. Now, granted, I was told that day one Destiny, they didn't have an idea of what they were doing. They had to scramble something together because they had to scrap everything at the last moment. That's kind of what I recall people telling me. So, if you weren't here day one of Destiny's release, it didn't really matter. But at some point, if you didn't pay attention to the story from then until now, probably my say is if you didn't pay attention to the story from Taken King till now, which is many, many, many years, the only way you're gonna learn the story is if you watch people on YouTube, which isn't an issue, okay? Content creation, that's totally fine with me. But that's the only way you get to learn about it. And that's not right to me. It feels like, you know, I'm gonna go fishing here. I'm gonna go fishing. I want to do fishing here. I feel like that's more fun than just... Well, I want to fish while ranting, if I feel like that'll work here. I feel like the fact that you can only get this information by watching other YouTubers is lazy. It's very lazy to just be like, oh, all of our content, we're just gonna push it out on a couple of people on YouTube. That's not how it should be. Like, if you want to learn the intricacies of the lore, you should be able to find it in the game. Like, if the game is hiding it, I should be able to find it in the game. The lore shouldn't be so hard to find that it's just not in the game anymore. Alright? I may... You know what? I'm welcome for people to tell me if they disagree or not. I feel like most people actually do agree with this. But if you disagree with me, please let me know. The Lightfall campaign is a downgrade. I agree. Like, I mean, gameplay wise, pretty fun, you know? I said that back when it came out. I will maintain it. The Lightfall campaign, the best part about it is... Oh, I have 123 bait. I'll be doing this for a while. The best part about Lightfall is its gameplay. And that's fine. Bungie does really good at the gameplay. You know what? I should go pick up the quest for this. Let me finish catching this fish, and then I'm gonna go pick up the damn quest for this, because there's a quest. Fishing thing is on the throne world. Wait, what? Do I have to, like, go to the throne world to pick up the quest? Exotic. Public event. Wait, don't I have to go to the tower to get that quest from what's-her-face? Yeah. From here. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. But it's like... Why is it that, like, okay. The excuse is... You should have it, but I never went to Hawthorne, so I don't have it. It didn't ask me to go to Hawthorne at all. Okay. It should not be that you remove content from the game like that. And again, they said, oh, we have to remove this content because it's not good on our servers. Okay. At this point, I actually don't know how much I believe that. No, like I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how much I believe that. Now, people are welcome to explain to my feeble 9 brains here. Okay, I know I'm very, very soft-brained here. I'm very squishy, you know. I have the intellectuals of 9 brains, but I don't actually know how to use any of them. So, you know, people can explain it to me. But part of me doesn't really believe anymore that they needed to remove as much as they removed. Especially since they're adding a whole bunch of stuff back. And maybe that could be because of upgrades. You know, that's an argument that I'm kind of shooting myself with. But, in the foot with. But I just don't know how much I believe it anymore. I don't know. But like... There's just so much content that I feel like is removed from this game. You don't have a quest for me. You have that quest. Where's your quest? I was supposed to pick something up from you. I'll take that. Thanks. Okay, I guess I already have it. I don't see it. Is it bugged? Is the quest bugged? That's another thing that really pisses me off. Bungie, what the hell is up with you and you? Just like everything is bugged. All right, I pay $100 a year for you, and sometimes did I not do the intro quest for fishing? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't see it here anymore. Yeah, it's not here. It's just not here. I don't see any quests here. But it's just like, I expect Warframe to be buggy because it's free and it relies on people buying their premium currency as a thing to do. I expect that, and I'm okay with that. I don't complain about but it's memeish how buggy Warframe can be, but it's okay because I love the fact that the game that is free sometimes has a couple bugs in it. It's fine with me. This game should not have the issues it has. Okay? With the money that I and many other people invest, I don't feel like this game should be having the issues that it has. I don't feel like and again, this goes without saying, I don't know how to program. I don't know how video game making works. Perhaps I am speaking out of turn. People are welcome to correct me. Where is this damn fishing thing? Is it... did I just go past it? I probably did. Hi, hello. Where is this damn fishing thing? I'm not far enough out for it, I guess. Where the hell is this? Did it just poof? You know what? I think it poofed because of the event over there. I think it had poofed. But like, why is it that we fishing? Well, that is the goal. But I guess there's a public event here, so I have to get rid of the public event so we can go fishing. So I'll get fishing after we're done with this. But like, I don't know. People, please disagree with me, or somebody tell me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very tilted, I guess I should say. And maybe maybe the response isn't to enjoy the game anymore. I don't know. The only reason why I'll be honest with you, I really do enjoy Destiny, and I will stick with it. Like, there have been times where I've been like, maybe I'm just gonna be done with it, but like, right now, my plan is, because I like the story as much as I do, I will at least get to the end of Final Shape. You know, when the Final Shape happens, if it is absolute shit, I'm out of here. Alright? If it's nothing can catch me after Final Shape, I'm out of here. I don't care. That is pretty much the length, whoa, that I am willing to go into right now. Because I just... I don't know, man. Oh, I need to change that color. I'll change it here in a moment. There we go. I just don't know, man. I want more out of Destiny, because not just because of the money I put into it. Like, that is obviously, as a consumer, that's one reason. But part of the reason why is just I want the game to do good. I like it, you know? I play Halo. I like Halo. I want the people... Okay, that's nice. I want the people who make Halo to make good games. I feel like they are worth it. Give me more bait. No more bait. I feel like they're worth it. I feel like they can do it. And which is why it's like all the more disappointing just to say, what happened? Why is this the way it is? You know? I don't know. I just would like it if the good memories... Hey, where's this damn fishing spot? I would like to fish, please. Give me a fishing spot. This fishing spot's just broken. Or gone. No more fishing spot for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know what I should think. Hi, Mom, how are you? I am okay. I'm kind of talking about my frustrations with a game I like. Oh, there it goes. Just took a moment. Totally expected that. Yeah, let's just kill all the fish with the electricity here. I don't know. Even the fishing game, man. Like, the fishing game is not, like, the best, but it's also kind of fun. It's great to just kill. It's empty to just... Or empty. It's fine to just chill with. I stared at my screen for the entire rant. I'm sorry. Like... And I know that, like... What I say really doesn't matter. Like... But, like, I feel like I need to... air the... I feel like I just need to air it. And I want to know what other people think. Because... it's just frustrating. And here's the thing is it's more frustrating for people like my friends. You know? I have friends, you know, my best friends. Temp and Malice and Dom, all of them have been in the game way longer than I have. You know, I think Malice has been in this game ever since, like, its beta, or, like, the very earliest of days. And I don't know how long Temp is in it, but they've been in it way longer than I have, and I'm sure that they're very upset. Probably less upset, I don't know, maybe more or less upset than me. I honestly don't know. But, like, it's just frustrating. I would like, I would just like the game to not suck, you know what I mean? It might have been in since data, and it's gotten worse because Marathon's going to run on the same engine as Halo Reach, Destiny 1 and 2. You can only hear the conversation occurring. I'm half tempted to just bring you in call so we can talk. I don't know. I remember when I me and Malice, we recorded. I was gonna do a video. We're exploding in call. What do you mean exploding in call? I remember... I remember, like, when Lightfall first came out, I was gonna do a video on some of the disappointments I had. And I was gonna get the thoughts of my friends, because, again, they've been in the game longer than I have. I've started this game in Arrivals, at the very tail end of Arrivals, so Beyond Light, basically. And... I feel like I'm not... We're complaining about Destiny? Alright. I feel like it's time I should lay down. Alright. Cat, if you need to lay down, you go lay down. I'll tell you guys what. I will bring you both in here and we can just talk about... Talk here. Let me... Let's see. I think Dawn went to bed. That's okay. I'll just, have a good night. Alright, Cat, you have a good one. Get some rest, Cat. Please make sure that you are well rested. I tried. You're fine. I just stepped away. Alright, I'm gonna... get in the stream chat. Malice, you should be able to get into the stream chat. If not, I'll add you to... I'll give you permissions to it. I've been playing D2 since day one, and I feel the peak of the game was when Forsaken was released. Hello.
I'm gonna mute your stream now, because I don't want to hear two of you.
Probably a good idea.
Word.
Mm.
And I'll have to walk away for food in a few minutes.
That's okay.
But yeah, no, just everything that's been happening with Destiny is just issue after issue after issue. And
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
I love this game's universe, but this company is shooting itself in the face.
It's even
There we
worse
go.
when Sony hands them so much money to make Marathon and to make their next game. But you'd think that they could divert some of their funds to either updating their engine or just begin making a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't long ago that Epic transitioned Fortnite from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5. And I'm not saying moving Destiny to a better engine or to a new engine is going to be easy. It's not.
Right.
But
It
But
almost
it would
makes
help so much with their net code and their coding issues.
yeah. Okay, so you know when I said I gotta go eat?
Yeah.
Gotta go eat.
okay.
Okay.
Have fun. It almost makes me like I think we've talked about it in the past how like updating it to a new engine would almost be like a bad idea, and you'd almost pretty much need a brand new game in order for that to work. But do you think at this point that that would like help at all?
That would help so much.
Do you think that that would like make people happier if they just spent tons of money, just like saying, "Hey,
So-
we need tons of money, but then we'll make a new engine."
I don't want them to make a new engine. Game companies are realizing now, and it's smart that they're realizing this, that standardization of the engines that are used makes it easier to make games.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have your own engine, and I get like the whole thing, like you want to make your own engine for whatever, because it's fancy and you want it to be exactly for you. Here's the problem with that. Every time you onboard a new person on to work on that game, you have to teach them that whole engine.
It's like when you make a custom machine that only the company has, and
Yeah.
everybody has to learn it. No, I get it. I totally get it.
Meanwhile, if it's like, hey, welcome to the team, we use Unreal Engine 5, you already know 5, good, let's get you straight to work. It knocks so much time off, it prevents so many issues by having a standardized code set,
Mm-hmm.
and yet they're just a stubborn mule.
Right. Oh my gosh, that man has a fishing rod that looks like a sword.
Oh, that's just a glitch. He's actually just holding a sword.
Oh. I for a
That's
moment
a bug
was
that
like,
can happen. I've seen sniper rifles go vertical, and that's absolutely hilarious.
I'm kind of sad now because I was like, oh, did they add like skins to these? That would be so cool. No,
It
that's
would
not.
be nice.
That's not that
But
good.
no.
That's not. No. No. Oh my goodness. No, I'm just like, and again, like I was saying, I don't feel like I really have room to complain that much because I am still like so young of a
You have
player.
plenty of room to complain. You've been here since Beyond Light.
Well, yeah, but I feel like I didn't really experience all of the good that it was like in the earlier. I don't know, because like people have said
Look.
that the peak. I have said that the game has been in many different peaks, highs and lows. But when would you say that the game was like at its absolute best?
Forsaken.
Forsaken. Okay. I think somebody else said that Forsaken
Especially
was.
Opulence. Now, personally for me, Forsaken is where I took a break from this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't have... It was back on Xbox. And I got back in with Opulence, so I have a little personal bias there.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the reason I left was not because the game was bad, it was because I didn't have anyone to play it with.
Right.
But this game has been through so many ups, downs, in-betweens. Witch Queen was amazing. Beyond Light was kinda eh. Shadowkeep was so forgettable it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we have Lightfall. Which is meant to be your penultimate to your finale. And it flopped like a dead fish.
Pretty much like the fish I'm catching right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just part of me is like trying to, maybe it's a cope to say maybe they really don't have the resources. Maybe the resources are just like not being given to Destiny anymore and they're just going towards their new thing.
And that's what concerns me. Because, and like, they're like, they were in the background, they're like, hey, we're working on a new game, working on all the things. And everyone's like, okay, but what is it? And then we figure out, hey, it's Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, cool, going back to your roots. There's some references to Marathon in Destiny. But part of my concern is so all of this stuff, all this money that you've been getting through Destiny, has it not been going to the game that I want to play and instead been going to this other one?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, you could be a big company and work on many things, but when the thing that you are trying to sell the most is, and pardon my French, shitting the bed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
would think you would prioritize that.
It kind of makes me think, now I know that not every single family does this, but it reminds me of like when you have an older child. Actually, the older child is Halo, and they've already passed on that. That child has already left the house. The next child is Destiny, and by extension, Destiny 2. And it's your child, and you want to make sure it's grown up right. And we'll say that Destiny's kind of like a teenager now, and or maybe not even a teenager, just like, let's say, young child. And you're trying to raise it right, and you're having some ups and downs. But then you're pregnant with another child. And all of the attention for Destiny gets pushed to... Oh my gosh, an exotic fish. All of the attention...
Oh, you got an exotic nice
I did. Kefrian Axehead. Oh, I get it. Like, all of your attention to your second child is now in making sure the third child looks as cool and amazing as possible, so that all your friends like it. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but like...
No, in a way, that's right.
The child that you previously had is now neglected, and that was not how I was raised, but like, I feel like because I feel like some people are going to think that Marathon is just taking away all of their time and energy.
And I really don't think it is the thing.
Mm-hmm. But people are going to think that.
Oh, 100%, and they have every right to think that, because, the only company that I have seen that has less open communication with its player base than Destiny is Konami.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, they communicate a lot. We have a weekly twid.
I'm calling it the twab. It's still the twab.
It's a twab.
They can't convince us to call it anything else.
Yeah. But, like, that's... And just, like, dev insights and just, like, little things. It's not actually having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not answering questions. And, like, the Destiny 2 community, like, Twitter page is about as useful as a wet paper bag.
Right. It's quite a stark and I'm gonna try not to use Warframe because people are gonna be upset, but like, let's take Satisfactory for example. That's another game that you also enjoy.
Yeah.
The Satisfactory devs come out all the time and tell us what they're doing. Now they don't know. I don't think they don't come out every single week and tell us what they do. But whenever there's like a big thing that they're working on, the next big update. It's like, hey guys, here's the next big update. When it comes out, we'll tell you what we're actually going to do, because we don't want to tell you what we don't think we can promise. And I kind of like that. I unfortunately, Jace is leaving, but like, when Jace comes out, he's like, hey guys, here's this new thing that we're going to do for the next update. I think you're going to like it. Here's all these cool things. Tell us what you think about it. I kind of like that. I like it when a dev is just like, be excited about this. This is what we're doing. And if there's story involved, they're not going to say, we're not going to tell you about the story, but this is something that's coming and you should be excited about it. And here's the gameplay, because the gameplay is like half of the game is, so there's just like a lack of that,
A big thing for both me and Temp is feeling like the devs care.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to use Warframe for this.
Okay.
Because, when you look at like with the Warframe devs on stream, they're having fun. They know the community jokes. They're messing about with us. They're great. And, they are the community lead team. But it seems like all of them just genuinely play the game and have their own play styles.
Oh, yeah, they play it on stream all the
playing.
time.
Yeah, and play on stream all the time, and just it even seems like it's a part of their pastime. Whereas Bungie, they say they do. But part of me is just really convinced that that's not the case.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think... Oh, boo. I think a good way... I don't know. I honestly don't think they do. Because if they did, they would probably comment on the issues. Like, a good dev is able to joke about his mistakes. Or, maybe, just a good artist in general. When he actually uses or eats or paints or, experiences what he or she has made, you can tell because they take pride in it. And sometimes I don't feel like Destiny even takes pride in their game. Yeah. I don't know.
And when you, for instance, I recently went back because I wanted some context and watched kind of dev interviews leading up to Duveri.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that they were saying pre Duveri launch seemed completely off script.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It was just whatever they were thinking at the time about it. They were like, they were of course given parameters. Hey, don't talk about this, this, and this.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think they had do's and don'ts about what they can and can't say. But they were just like, here's a list, talk about it, and in your own words, though.
Yeah, and they were making jests at each other about it that they got, but we had no idea what the heck they were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas you look at a Destiny showcase, everything is scripted.
Uh-huh.
And they try and make it seem like it's not.
I can tell when jokes are scripted. I'll be honest with you. I can tell when somebody writes it down.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people can tell when something is.
But just, even if it wasn't scripted, it feels scripted.
Mm-hmm.
The entire thing just... Ugh. And that's, it's nothing against, wanting to, make sure that your employees don't accidentally say something they're not supposed to.
Right.
But your devs should be excited, but also know that they shouldn't talk about certain things.
Mm-hmm. It's like, know what the do not touch topics are, but also still talk about you. It's like, you gotta keep things hidden so that people buy your product, but you also have to hype your product up so people want to buy it.
And that's another point. Their lack of marketing.
Right.
It terrifies me every time that we don't have marketing for Destiny stuff. Because whenever we do, the stuff's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We got so much advertising for Witch Queen. It was everywhere. It was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting ads for it on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere. When Lightfall was coming out, I hardly got ads for it, and they hardly did anything for it.
Mm-hmm. You don't think your ad preferences changed at all?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
It might have changed a little bit, but I don't think so.
Just playing devil's advocate here because knowing how ads and all that stuff works.
Yeah.
I mean, your viewing choice habits probably didn't change in the year in between, maybe tiny bit, but not enough because I know that you still watch plenty of Destiny content and, content kind of just around that. So I don't think your choices probably would have changed at all.
And, most of the content that I watched fits into the category that their ads would fall under.
Mm-hmm. Holy cow, how many fish do you have to hit to hit max focused fishing?
So many.
Holy cow, I've gotten over 50 fish now.
That focused fishing is a group buff. It's not just you. So it is affected by every player in that circle.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
And I love playing Destiny. I have fun with it. I love its universe. The
Mhm.
stories they tell are amazing. But these devs are shooting it in the face.
Yeah.
And I know it's not even like fully their fault. I know some of them really do care. But sometimes it just feels like no one does.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. And I don't know, maybe we as people are spoiled by the games that do feel like they do give a shit. I don't know. Maybe we should just like consume the content and not worry that they actually give a shit about it. I don't know. But I do enjoy when devs take pride in their games, and when I see devs that don't, it's just like, should I not enjoy your game? You know? It's like, I expect, like, from a Nintendo, I don't expect anything. Because they're very secretive, they know...
Nintendo doesn't talk about anything.
No. But they still come out with good products, and the reason why we don't worry is because we expect that they don't talk about anything, but when they do talk about stuff, they have something fantastic to show.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it comes to other projects, it's just like, you don't get the same pleasure. You should tell me why I should buy your game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I get it, you know, because we had... Oh, what was the expansion? No, it wasn't even expansion. I'm just worried that, you know... Because when we had... I forget which it was for. When we had, like, advertisements for a certain expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, a season. And then people were highly upset because, like, half the stuff they showed in the trailer just didn't happen.
Right.
And then... And I almost feel like part of Bungie's lack of communication is the community's fault.
I do think that the community for Destiny is interesting.
Yeah, there's certainly something. But they started, when was it? Dawn? They started getting upset with Bungie that they were telling us too much. Because we used to get a roadmap of when everything came out in the season.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, this is when your story starts, this is when your events start, this is when your exotic quests come out, this is when this comes out. It was great. But, you know, it linked, you know, some things that were, you know, that could have been surprises, they weren't surprises anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, having that level of detail, I was even a little bit irked by. But when you create an issue where now the company is terrified to communicate, because they're like, our players don't want to hear much, even though we want them to entice us to buy something. We want to be excited for the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you give me no reason, it causes problems.
I
feel like I'm just ranting here.
No, you're fine. I'll use Disney as a good example. I won't talk about recent movies. I will talk about... have you ever seen Treasure Planet?
I have heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Okay. So, Treasure Planet was an animated Disney movie that came out around the time that I believe Lilo and Stitch came out. And they did next to no marketing for it. Like, pretty much no marketing at all for it. And because they did no marketing for it is the part of the reason why you've probably never heard about it. Because nobody watched it. It bombed at the box office. And that was because... not only because they didn't talk about it, they also pitted it up against quite a couple other movies that they were also viewing, that they also had in the theater that did phenomenal. And the problem is when you don't talk about a product, people don't tend to hear about it, and if you don't hear about the product, you're not going to get it. Only the hardcore people, only the hardcore Disney fans are going to go watch everything that they have, and they'll watch it no matter what. And it'll be the same with Destiny. They're going to get the hardcore people that will just know what things are. They don't need ads to tell them to go buy something. They've already bought it. But, like, you're not going to catch the normies out there that are looking for something brand new. And if the normies do come across it, they're also going to come across a bunch of people telling them not to buy it because it's not made for the normies. It's made for the other people. Drat, thank you for the like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't really know, like, what their strategy is. It just kind of feels like they don't have a strategy. Kind of worries me. Like, with Final Shape, what is their like, I'm gonna hold my breath on this one, because, like, August is when they're doing their showcase,
Yeah,
right?
this August.
Okay. Are they gonna talk about anything post Final Shape? Or did they mention that they're gonna just, like, kind of talk about what happens after that?
All that we know that they are going to talk about is Final Shape and probably the next 2 seasons.
Okay.
But that's it.
Because
That's
my...
all we know.
Yeah.
Now, I think my favorite is right before Witch Queen came out. Or was it right? No, it was right before Beyond Light. They were like, hey, we're gonna keep telling you the names 2 years in advance of your expansion.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew Witch Queen and Lightfall before we got Beyond Light. But they have since stopped doing that.
They stopped doing that after Final Shape?
As soon as we knew Final Shape, we have not learned anything.
And, you know, maybe that could be just because the suspense of this is, like, big thing, and if they were to tell something, it's kind of like if you were to tell the next expansion for 14. It feels like... Yeah, the 14 just had its ultimate story ending, pretty much.
Yeah.
But if you tell what's happening right after that, it's just like, oh, well, you know, it's big and it's important, but, like, you know, not that important. But, like, maybe it's a, oh, we don't want to, like, show the future too much. We want you to be in the moment.
And I can totally get that.
And maybe this is my, conspiracy theory hat. Are they not saying anything because Marathon is, like, the next big thing that they're... Like, I don't know. I don't want to say that Destiny's ever going to end. I don't think they would ever do that.
No.
I don't think they would. But then there's another part of me that's just like, maybe they would. And I don't want to think that.
I don't think Marathon's their next main thing. Because Marathon's a reboot of an old IP.
Mm-hmm.
It was Bungie's, like, pretty much first IP that put them on the map is what Marathon is.
Right. And then they made Halo and everything after that.
And then they got introduced, and then Microsoft was like, hey, come over here. You're making Halo.
Right. So you think that it'll just be more of a standalone PvP, kind of like Overwatch, nothing too big?
Well, apparently it's not only PvP. Apparently there's a campaign to it as well.
Really?
Apparently.
I see. Have they mentioned it's going to be a live service or, like...
For what?
Marathon.
I don't know about that one.
That's a
We don't know. All we do know, it is primarily PvP.
Okay.
So I'm going to say likely live service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're talking about right now just what to kind of expect, if anything, after... Because, like, Malice brought up the point that they used to just tell all the expansions that, like, 2 years in advance, and they haven't done that after Final Shape.
Yeah. No, yeah, they used to do that. And they might tell us what the first one after Final Shape is.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
I thought my game was bugged because I was so zoomed in. Playing too much Warframe.
So I was away eating dinner, and this came up on my Twitter feed. It's from Grenader Jake. So it's a video. It's a 1 minute and 30 video.
Who's that?
A Destiny PvP content creator.
Okay.
And he said, losing a flawless game for the third time to these cheaters hurts. I'm passionately angry in this clip. It may go over the top a bit, but I still think this needs to be said. I may be burning bridges by posting this, which is not my goal, but I know I'm not alone in this feeling this way. Now, there's a clip. I'm not going to say anything about it. But Benji, who we saw in the Instacross video last night, said this. It definitely feels like the Destiny 2 community has reached its breaking point. This clip, alongside the Astacross microtransactions video, is proof that Bungie has pushed us to the absolute limit of what we can tolerate. I wholeheartedly agree with what everything both Jake and Cross have said. We are seeing dedicated, loyal players become more demotivated and more distant than ever from the franchise. Enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If things don't change, now, we've said this for Lightfall, and we're going to say it for Final Shape, and we could be 100% wrong. We may end up seeing some
dedicated player loss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are just riding it out till Final Shape, and then I think it's going to be a drop off a cliff.
I agree. I think to compare it to 14, 14 had her ending, its ending. And people are still very huge on it because the devs care about the game. They've made every indication that that is not the end. There's other stories that they have been planning to tell. But with Destiny, it's just like, okay, there's things you could say, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of confidence in what comes after this. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, not at all.
Because with 14, every single patch that we've seen after Endwalker has been amazing.
Yeah, and it's been on it.
I will say the first one after Endwalker was a little weird, but
I mean, it had to start up. It was kind of like a new adventure.
Yeah.
I kind of almost called it akin to the beginning
Sanctuary and all this extra stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't think we know who was writing the patches, but I think it's probably safe to say that the same writer who wrote Shadowbringers and Endwalker is probably going to be writing the first expansion for
Endwalker, for 7.0.
Probably.
And they wrote the 16 story. So the fact that they wrote 2 major expansions and the next major Final Fantasy game shows their worth.
I wonder how long ago they actually wrote the
probably a while
16
ago.
Story.
They probably laid out an outline a long time ago.
Yeah.
Probably before this most recent one. I don't know.
No,
but
it probably wasn't that long ago.
You don't think so?
Probably wasn't pre-Endwalker, but
the probably the earliest that they probably would have started was when Shadowbringers came out.
Yeah,
fair enough.
That's when they would have started.
Fair enough. But anyway, just like going back to Destiny, it just feels like the confidence of everything post this. It almost feels like the devs are even like, all right, after this, maybe we should just be done because it seems like everybody's gonna drop off if the game doesn't.
No.
Like,
if Final Shape does not live up to, I really hate saying this because I've beaten it to a dead over and over again. If Final Shape does not meet the quality standards that Taken King, Forsaken, and Witch Queen have laid out,
and then it has to lay the groundwork
for something new
for the next one with its I can't even call them patches. It's seasons because they go away.
Oh yeah, and I should point out they have many avenues that they could start the next big arc.
It depends on if we deal with Jivu or not. We saw the 9. We have
I was gonna throw that out too.
And if the Final Shape introduces time travel, who knows? We could have a time travel expansion where we literally go back in time to before Jivu took over Tora Bottle and try and restore it.
Shooting Callus in the face.
Well, no, I don't mean that. I mean like when that war happened. The problem with that happening is who knows our relationship with Keitel and the Cabal.
I don't really like that kind of time travel, though. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't want to see time travel enter in much unless it's literally just, hey, guess what? Witness one time travel, like world's been fucking reset. Like,
I like the time travel that is in one continuous loop. It doesn't matter what you do; it all leads to the exact same ending.
I don't want them to do time travel. Period.
No, I don't
want them to
either.
do it,
I don't
period.
either. But if time travel has to happen in anything, I like the time travel where it's just like you going back in time was part of time itself.
Yeah,
It
somehow
was
14 nailed time travel.
Yeah. I still honestly, some of it was a little confusing for me. I was like, wait, did I actually travel back in time or is this a memory? No, it took me a moment to realize I did actually go back in time.
Yeah.
I was like, how is that
But
possible?
No matter what, given what we've been hearing, given what we've been saying, I'm not so sure Jivu is even going to be a thing for Final Shape.
You don't think so?
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think
the sad
Final
thing
Shape.
is our story boss for Final Shape is going to be the Witness, even though he deserves a great boss.
I mean, I'm not so sure about that. There's hints that the Final Shape itself could be a Vex expansion.
That doesn't mean the Witness still can't be the boss.
This is true, but it doesn't mean that he's not, though.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It doesn't mean that he is. But the problem is, I think we're in another position here where if he's not the raid boss, and imagine after the cutscene today, imagine his mechanics.
Oh god.
We've already had a time traveling raid boss. We don't need another one.
I
That
really
guy was a
think-
red layer. He was easy.
Well, there's also Atheon.
I was talking about Atheon.
Yeah, Atheon is.
Atheon is easy. You can push him off a cliff.
Look, Atheon can't predict paracausal things. It's
Technically,
fun.
Crota's end as well. If you really
Criticism
wanna-
wasn't time travel.
No, but he has time traveled.
Well, yeah, because Oryx threw him in a Vex gate because he ripped the portal in his.
So it wasn't on purpose.
No. No, Oryx got so pissed at him, he just threw him into the Vex network and was like, "Survive or die, I don't care."
He survived.
Yeah.
He survived.
And then we killed him.
I mean, he lived in the network for so long. He became so powerful.
I got a koi fish. In a world that does not have fish in it to begin with. I don't know why Savathun has a whole bunch of...
There are sea creatures in the throne world.
Okay,
Yeah.
but why does Savathun have a bunch of earth fish? Did she just like say,
Well,
yes?
Even in the quest today, Hawthorne was like, I don't know why why we're fishing in the throne world.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do I get this quest? Because I don't know why I don't have
it's not
it.
popping up for you.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not there.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find it. Because it was part of your quest for today, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you had to go to Hawthorne.
I didn't.
Go back to the helm.
Actually, no. It would be, if anything, it would be in the Lost Quest machine in the tower.
You're probably right.
All right, let's go to the tower. I want.
Yeah, it'll be in the helm as well.
There's one in the helm. Oh,
there
yeah,
is?
that's right. It's off to the right. I forget it's
All right,
there.
we're going to the tower. Doesn't
When you
matter.
load in, you go to the right. If you're going to the tower, it's off near the postmaster.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's like go to the postmaster and
corner.
like turn left.
Yeah. They hide it in the tower.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm just like, what is the plan, bro? Like, I feel like we should wait on that one at least until August. I
At
feel like I
least
could
until
approach this again in August, in 2 months. But if they don't give like a roadmap,
It's interesting. In the upcoming time, we're gonna hear about 7.0 for Final Fantasy 14
Yeah.
in next month.
Yeah.
I mean, if we don't, we're
that's when-
surprised.
Because that's when FanFest starts happening.
Yeah. I mean, there's no guarantee we're gonna hear about it, but very likely.
Yeah.
I already have these weapons. Why are you giving
Not
me?
those.
It wouldn't be an
I haven't
exotic.
finished
What, your
Tiku.
Tiku's catalyst isn't there?
Shush! Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Oh, there it is. Why was that not in there?
Because they have to be guardians.
Wait, where is it?
It poofed.
So what do
It
I do
just
now?
poofed.
It
Wait,
just poofed.
look at Hawthorne. Maybe it went back to
Yeah,
her.
go to Hawthorne.
Bungie.
Bungie?
Yeah, Hawthorne's flashing.
Yeah, Hawthorne's flashing now. You gotta go to.
Oh my god, Bungie.
I hate this game.
I'd
It's
rather.
not even like I hate this game. I love this game. I just hate this game at this point.
You actively hate this game.
The sad part is, I love the game. I had my grievances, but it was what I enjoyed doing. And then I started playing Warframe, and my grievances became glaring issues.
Upsetness. Burb lady?
Yeah.
Exactly. She is the... See? Yeah, she's the bird lady. I called her the hooded lady, and everybody called her the bird lady, and I'm just like, no, she's got the hood.
Bird Lady's better.
She's got the
she's
hood.
Poncho.
Yeah,
Poncho
it's
works too.
Thank you.
I could also say dots.
And you kid.
There it is.
She's Krillin. Even Ty gets that one.
I haven't even seen that crap, and I know it. Yeah, there it is.
It only
Expires
took you.
on weekly reset. Oh, this is a repeating quest.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a repeat. And what do you
And it's
get for this?
600 points. They show you.
It's 600 points.
At the final tier, you get a legendary weapon. Do you know what it is? No.
What do you even get for it? Now I have to Google this.
Not the Krillin. Here's the thing that upsets me the most about this. This is probably going away at the end of the year as well.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. It is. There's a reason to put effort into what fish you get. Would it have been great if fishing in Destiny was like fishing Orphan, was like each planet has like unique fish based on their destination? Yes, but if they did that, that means it was staying.
And the thing is, that's not even really unique to one game.
It's
Many games have like 14, for example. Do you know how many different fish are in that game?
Yeah.
There's a different fish for every map.
Yeah.
It's partially why I don't fish in 14. There's too many. There's too many.
But the point remains. Like, there's even fishing in Monster Hunter.
That's right, there is. Is it like for temporary buffs and stuff?
For materials.
I mean,
yeah.
still, but that's like, oh goodness. And like, okay, we didn't ask for fishing, so what they gave us is okay. But like, if you're gonna give a fishing game,
Yeah.
give
Give
me a throne
Here-
world fish.
Here's the thing. I'm surprised that it's not staying, because they could have monetized the hell out of it by giving us cosmetics for fishing rods.
Dude, imagine a camping chair. It's an exclusive only buy thing, but you get a camping chair that you get to sit on, and you'll get to fish, but you're sitting in a chair. How cool? Do you know how many people would buy
I
that?
could see them doing that.
Is there no...
You're going the most convoluted route to go fish.
I know, but I'm trying to find it. Is it...
It's in the same spot every time.
No, it's not actually.
Yeah,
Every time I went there today, it was.
it moves. I know that it moves. Okay, I'm the... But imagine if I could sit on these chairs. Or just, like, pull up a chair and just fish. Oh, I don't have a lot of bait left. There's
I
a
have
problem
over
with...
200 bait.
Okay, but you actually do things. I log in for
I'm
story.
still gonna do GMs. Probably not tomorrow, because...
GMs
Yeah.
probably give you a lot of
Oh, I don't
bait.
know.
They don't
Not-
actually.
And not Thursday. At least not Thursday afternoon, because I'm gonna be gone Thursday. Friday would be my best day. Ty, do you have your mod yet?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, then let's kill a sister.
Okay, maybe add some context to that. I'm not playing Warframe.
It's just Warframe. It's fine.
Killing an evil pirate sister, let's just say that.
Corporate.
Corporate pirate sister.
I think it
Doesn't
canceled
make
my
it
thing.
sound any
Can you
better.
re-invite me?
Yeah.
Participation score. Yeah, that's...
Changing my build back to Saren.
Oh,
God. Let me fix up my thing so I can at least stab her some.
there we go. I don't know. Strong World Fishing gives me bad luck on max buff. Oof.
One of them is Netra, I know that. I think Lock's the other one.
I think
Right.
I think I've exhausted all of the things I could say, cause like at this point,
Yeah.
I might be going in circles.
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Hmm.
So the reward for fishing rally is a choice between Old Survivor and the Sword. Not deep-sighted, just two old reckoning weapons.
That can't even be crafted.
That can't even be crafted, and they're asking you to fish for like 2 hours to get this.
No, I'm not even... No. No.
So maybe...
No.
Maybe it's time to be done then. Maybe it's time to be done then. I kind of want my tenant, whatever
Well,
the
just
gun
get a
is.
Warframe.
Yeah.
Get a Warframe.
Well, I would have to change up the stream to do that, but I think I'm just gonna
YouTube stream.
Yeah, YouTube is different. But I think I'm gonna be done because like getting kind of annoyed with this game, and I just the more I go fishing, the more I actually get kind of pissed off. No, I plan to finish the story, at least the seasonal story, but I don't know what's gonna happen
I don't
after
even know if I'm
this.
gonna do Solstice this year. Like I stopped
My
caring about
season rank
advanced.
is the lowest possible. Is the lowest it's been in so
I mean,
long.
I'm gonna hit 100. I want the seasonal armor, but I
I'm
don't know
not
if I'm
even
gonna
50 yet.
I don't even know if I'm gonna go past like 100. Like
So I think.
Like again, I love this season. It's just Bungie's giving me no reason to play, especially with all the issues.
You know what? That's a good point to stop at. I think I'm gonna stop for now, and I'll be back for Calervo tomorrow. Or
And we'll help you with Calervo.
that'll be fun.
Because I'm
I'm
sure I won't have
excited.
mine by the time you start.
Cup bear catfish. Okay, that's silly. Anyway, thank you for the people to join. I know Warframe or not Warframe. Destiny. Not a lot of people watch it, and that's fine. I just figured I should say what I wanted to say tonight. Have a good night, everyone.